Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we are going to be finding out what happens if Arthur doesn't help Algernon Wasp, or if he saves him at the party you can go to at the mayor's house in Chapter 4. So this actually happens in the mission The Gilded Cage. This is a mission that everyone has to do, and essentially Arthur and the rest of the gang are going to the mayor's house. And they're going there because they've been invited by Angelo Bronte. Now, the gang is there to try and gather intel and find out a little bit more about the town of Saint Denis, how the banks work, if there's any money there, and anything they can get their hands on to get some cash so that they can get out of town. And in order to do that, they need to sort of blend into the party and act like they belong. And so Dutch has tasked Arthur and the rest of the gang to sort of mingle with everyone that's in Saint Denis. Now, before we can actually do that, Angelo Bronte sort of gives us an introduction on who is at and who is attending the party.
Ah, the angry cowboys, you've arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
Oh, this is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. I mean, a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people. They hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest? Yes. As my guest? Bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
Now, one person he doesn't mention in that monologue is Algernon Wasp. Now, Algernon Wasp is the exotics guy in Saint Denis, and this is actually the first time in which you meet him. So once you're allowed to sort of mingle with the rest of the party guests, if you immediately go down the stairs and to the left, you will find Algernon Wasp. And the second that you find him, he'll start choking on something. And this is where either Arthur can not intervene or intervene. So let's check out right now what happens if Arthur doesn't do anything. What happens to Algernon Wasp?
evening, sir. Alfred Lafond. Gilbert tonight, baby.
You okay?
Oh, my lord! The pesky nut! What a way to go, eh? Oh, thank you, sir. Yes, thank you. Algernon Wasp.
Hello, Ruprecht O'Keefe.
Well, hello, Mr. Keith. And pray tell me, what do you do?
I'm a shopkeeper.
Me too! Oh, is quite the pursuer of the exotic and the remarkable. Quite an atelier. An aesthete in this land of commonplace heathens. My card, sir. Pay me a visit at my shop. I must go and purge. I intend to stay thin until I pass. Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir. Stay well.
You French, sir?
Evening, sir.
Sort of. Evening, sir. Sorry, I'm a little shaken. I almost choked to death on a nut.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay, so as you guys saw there, if Arthur doesn't help, some other citizen will jump in and save the day. He doesn't just like fall flat on the ground and die and choke on a nut. He ends up getting saved by another citizen. I'm surprised he wasn't more pissed at Arthur for literally just watching him choke on something. But anyways, that is what happens if you choose to just sit there and wait and do nothing. So what I did was I reloaded the mission. And now let's find out what happens if you choose to save Algernon Wasp.
You okay?
Oh, my lord. The pesky nut. What a way to go, eh? Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, yes. Thank you. Algernon Wasp.
Hello. Tacitus Kilgore.
Hello, Mr. Kilgore. No, what is it that you do?
I'm an adventurer.
Oh, me too. Pursuer of the exotic and the remarkable. An aesthete in this land of commonplace heathens.
I represent
My card, sir.
23% of all the trade heading south from Quebec into the U.S.
Pay me a visit in my atelier. I must just go and purge. I intend to stay thin until I pass away. Good evening.
Particularly light.
Good evening.
Well, have you considered...
Thank you again, my fellow adventurer. And please, do pay me a visit at my atelier.
I'll try to.
So as you guys saw there, the encounter is actually much different. He ends up giving you a business card, which you can check out and actually visit him at his shop, which is also located in Saint Denis. So that's pretty cool. You end up becoming a good guy and saving the day. Now, what's also interesting about this party is you can overhear others talking about Algernon Wasp as well. One of the ladies is like wearing one of his hats, and this is what she has to say.
I got it from Mr. Wasp. He's the finest milliner in the state and quite the most interesting purveyor of the exotic. But don't tell anyone, sir. The women here are all desperate to know.
So that is when you meet Algernon Wasp for the first time at this party in Saint Denis. And in case you're curious, after this event, the Gilded Cage, you can actually visit him at his shop. He's sort of located on the backside of the city, and you can visit him for the first time, and this is what will happen.
Hey.
There. Ah, wonderful. Algernon Wasp, purveyor of the exotic and the exquisite. Enchanté.
Tacitus Kilgore.
How can I help you? May I interest you in a hat, perhaps? How about a nymph? I import them from Brussels. The idiots in this town all want Italian nymphs, but the Italians make the coarsest of marble. I mean, quite frankly, the Baroque is an abomination. Belgium. Now that is a land for the connoisseur.
Oh, yes. Yeah, as I always say. But, you know, I'm not really a nymph kind of man.
Oh, of course, too ephemeral. You want something, more tangible, more gothic. I also make corsets. Would you like a corset? I always wear one.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I ride a lot of horses. The whalebone might stick in.
Well, a cup of tea.
Sure.
And what is it you do, Mr. Kilgore? Are you a gentleman of leisure? An aesthete? An artist?
I suppose I'm kind of an adventurer.
Ha! Yes, of course you are. Here, be careful with the china. Sir, it is French.
Not Belgian?
No. They are Philistines in that area, not to be trusted. Youth, eternally preserved in marble, is more their specialty. I fear China will always elude them. Now, why are you here exactly?
I don't know.
You're an adventurer, a wanderer, a lost soul cast out from heaven?
Sure.
Well, I do pay exceptionally well for certain objects needed for my art.
You do?
I do. Exceptionally well.
Well, what do you need?
Let's see. Right now, I have a couple of commissions. I need at least 15 egret plumes. Good ones, obviously. I also need 15 assorted orchids. Here's a list.
Okay. I will see what I can do. Thanks for the tea.
Thank you, Tacitus. It'll be very worth your while.
Now, I'm sure this was just a little bit of an oversight by Rockstar, but he doesn't actually mention that he's saved his life. Like, for example, if you were to save him at the party and then you go visit him at his shop, he doesn't have like a specific line of dialogue for like the fact that he met you or anything like that. But it is still pretty cool to meet this guy. He gives you all like the exotics that he wants you to collect. He is a fashion designer after all. And once you've gathered all the items, he'll actually give you an exotic hat and his exclusive revolver as well, which is Algernon's revolver. Now, I don't know why this guy ends up needing a weapon, but it's a really like short stub-nose revolver with a very pretty handle. Essentially, it's a modified double-action revolver, and it's got lots of cool engravings on there. So long story short, that is what happens if you choose to not help or help Algernon Wasp at the mayor's party in Red Dead Redemption 2. It doesn't change the outcome of the game. Like, for example, if you don't save Algernon, like you can still visit him later on. It won't, take away the option to actually go see him because interacting with him at this party is totally optional. Like it's just one of the extra things that you can do. And we've actually talked about this in other videos, how there's a ton of other characters at this party that you might not have known about as well and that you end up running to later in the game. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know in the comments down below, what did you decide to do at this party? Did you save Algernon Wasp or did you let him choke on the nut? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.